Hi, this is Caroline, always reminding you that you are created absolutely beautiful. I am doing this makeup look almost entirely from this palette. This is a drugstore palette. It's from the Profusion line. I do have another makeup tutorial that I will link above here using this same line. This is the Rose Gold Sparkle, and I did receive this as a gift from my girlfriend. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, please click the subscribe button down below. Click that bell so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. On Tuesdays, I upload beauty and makeup tutorial type videos. On Thursday, I upload vlogs, and on Sundays, I upload bonus videos. If you haven't caught this past Sunday's video, I will link it above here. You definitely want to check it out if you want a little pick-me-up, a little laughter, a little joy in your life. And if you're curious on how I did this look, please continue watching. Let's get started. I'm going in with my M441 and I'm taking this color here called Heavenly. Yes, there's a lot of fallout. I'm going to be placing that in the upper part of my crease area. And like I mentioned in my last tutorial with this brand, I noticed that using circular motion gives me a better color payoff, and it also helps from the shadows kind of like gathering in to one spot. Like what'll happen is like all the shadows will get kind of stuck in this one area and it doesn't distribute itself evenly. Using the circular motions really helps. I will mention with this palette, I noticed that the color payoff is not as good as my last palette. So I was a bit disappointed. Like I have to go in with the color quite a few times. How are you guys all doing? This is the Valentine's, the more subtle and the sweet Valentine's look that I promised. Let me tell you guys, it is like pulling teeth for me to try to do more natural looks, even though I actually really love the way this look came out. All right, I'm gonna take the same brush. I'm just gonna clean it off on a towel on my lap. Yeah, I don't need to see all that. I'm gonna go in now with the color Zing. What I love about palettes, all these colors will complement themselves. So it doesn't take a lot of brain work to put a good look together. And when I received this, I told her, I'm doing a Valentine's look, so this is perfect. Now, let me just show you how I put that color in there. It's just gonna be the tip of the brush. And I'm gonna concentrate this color right at the outer part of my eye. Again, circular motions. And I'm not even gonna bring it all the way in. It's just gonna stay like in that 1/3 of my eye. You're applying your shadows, open your eye and check out like the placement of where you want that color. And I kind of like arch my brow just a tad bit, and you kind of lean your head back a little bit. You can place the color directly where you want it. And I really just want it on this outer part. I did go ahead, I know it's very different. I did add my foundation on first, so that's why I have the setting powder underneath my eye to catch fallout, because there is fallout with this palette. So as you can see, I'm just using circular motions, and I am holding my makeup brush more at the tip. You can use a softer hand versus like right up at the top and you're doing a windshield wiper. That kind of intensifies the color. So if you want it more blown out, keep your hand at the bottom part and just move it with a light hand. Okay, going in with the same brush, I'm gonna go into this darker brown, the darkest in the palette, which is Devious. And I am definitely gonna keep that right at the tip using circular motions. I really want that blown out. And go back in, we want this very intensified. And whatever's left on the brush, I'll kind of drag in just about halfway. What I notice about this palette, which is always strange with companies, I don't know why there's such an inconsistency. Like for this palette, I'm actually loving the matte colors. I feel like they're easier to use in this particular palette versus the first one that I had, which is the Confidence palette. And so I felt like I had to work so much harder with the matte colors, but the shimmers and this color were so easy to use. Now with this palette, which is called the Mixed Metals, I feel like the mattes are great, but then the shimmer shades are like really hard to get a good color payoff. Like I had to work to get that. Can you guys believe February is around the corner? Like the year is going by so super fast. Alrighty, for now we're gonna go ahead and cut our crease. I'm gonna speed right through this. I am using my heart shape tape. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and set that. Now it's time to add some shimmer. Like I said before, these shimmers really, you gotta wet it. I tried to do it dry, it totally did not work. You must wet your brush. So I'm just going in with my MAC Fix Plus and a flat shader brush by e.l.f. And I'm going in with this color called Crackle. I love the colors that they picked out for this palette. Like, they are so pretty. I just wish you didn't have to work so hard. And because it was a gift, sorry, I don't know how much this palette cost. And even though I do have to work a little bit harder, because I love the color so much, I will definitely reuse this palette. Can you guys see all that fallout? Lots of fallout. Need to wet the same brush. I'm going to use the other side of it. And we are going in with this beautiful color here, Whimsical. It's beautiful. And I'm going to add that right into front. Look how beautiful that pop of color is. So great that they're all in one palette. Now I'm just gonna go back and forth and try to make sure that these colors really blend together. Now, just because I want to intensify the outer V, I'm gonna go in, this is a smaller blending brush, and I'm going back in with this color Devious. And I'm just patting that on to the outer V, and then I'm gonna push it towards the center just to intensify that and deepen that outer V. Going back in with my M441, just gonna take Heavenly, I'm just gonna blend all those colors together. Now for my brow bone area, I'm gonna take this beautiful color called Silky. And I actually love this as my brow bone area. It's white, flat, matte color. And I think it's just the perfect pop of color. Like, if I reach for anything, as subtle as that may be, for brown skin girls, like having the perfect brow bone area, which you guys know rice paper is my absolute favorite. This will probably be coming in as a good second. Blending that out. I'm gonna go ahead and just brush off all this powder. Ahead, my Milani Stay Put black liner, and what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna tight line the 1/3 of my eye, and then I'm just gonna line just the tip, just that 1/3. Do you see what I did? I'm not going in any further in there because this is a nice soft pink look. I could have went in with a brown, which is probably what I would have preferred to do, but I decided I'm just gonna do that 1/3. I'm just gonna go ahead and add my lashes off camera, and then I will be back so that we can finish up this look. Okay, so now my lashes are on. Let's go ahead and finish this look. Morphe M222, and I'm going in with this color Devious. I'm just gonna use that to smoke out my lower lash line. Go back in with Zing with the same brush. I'm gonna run that right underneath that just to smoke it out a little bit more. Because I want this look to be very soft, I'm going in with my Stila pencil in Topaz, and I'm gonna run that in my waterline. I love using the Topaz because I feel like it just opens up my eyes. It gives you that baby doll look. I am gonna add some mascara to my lower lashes. If you guys have a favorite mascara that you use for your bottom lash line, I have very, very thin ones. Would you guys comment below, because I'm really, really looking for a good mascara for my lower lash lines. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use this beautiful blush, which is Sweetheart. It's a very soft pink, but it actually shows up. Look at that. It is so subtle and beautiful. Like, it's gonna be silky and this blush, and wait guys, wait to see this highlighter. Like, I absolutely love this blush on me. This palette is worth just the blush, my brow bone area, and this highlighter, guys. And the highlighter's name is Visionary. So I don't know if they sell them single pans, but do you guys see that? Like, shine. I'm gonna just soften that because, you know, your girl's not in Star Trek. I'm going in with this Fenty lip color, which is Uncuffed. Thank you to my BFF. So to finish our look, I'm just gonna go in with my Morphe 326, and I'm gonna take this color right here called Idol, and I'm gonna place that in the inner tear duct pop of color. So that is our final look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this Valentine's look. I hope that some of you guys will go ahead and try out this palette. I do think that it's worth it just for the blush and the highlight color. And if you are NC44 in MAC, this is like the most perfect brow bone color for your brown skin girls. Those are my final thoughts, and I absolutely loved how this turned out. As always, I wish you guys all the best. God bless you. Bye. Like, seriously, just check out this highlight. Like, mad gorgeous. Like, I just can't control myself. It's so beautiful. Like, I absolutely love this highlighter.